So, welcome to Becoming a Soul-Based Human, Igniting the Soul Pearl. This is November 11th, and we are participating in the 1111 portal just to both get its purifying energies and also supporting it with even more oomph from our conscious beings. So, I want to thank you for being here, whether you're with me live right now or on the airwaves or listening in at a later point in time. It's a great pleasure to do this with amazing souls. There's so much more power to the work when we do it collectively and get together like this. So before we begin the actual meditation, I'll just explain a little bit about the 0 point, which is kind of in the center of all this. Haha. Well, at least this is how I perceive it and how I use it. So the 0 point is the absolute center of something, anything really, because everything has a center, and the deeper you go into this center, the closer you get to the 0 point. This is the point where you can't go anywhere. There's no nothing there really. There's nothing at all. No directions, no up or down, no in or out, no form, no matter. There is 0. So this is where we truly can connect with Source and Source Essence. This is where we become Source. So that's important for today's meditation. So the concept of the soul pearl is that the soul has its own 0 point as well. So this is the purest essence of us as a soul being. And this essence, this pearl, is longing to bring more of its presence into our lives at this moment. And living from our soul's perspective will give us more clarity and a broader perspective on all life. And it'll give you much more compassion and love, both for yourself and for others. And all in all, it brings a deeper sense of purpose into your life, which is quite cool in the midst of all the breaking down and building new that we are a part of. So becoming a soul-based human doesn't necessarily take away our problems. But from the soul's perspective, it will make the problems easier and make it a more of a co-creating experience instead of us just being victims of floating in the stream of chaos. So, yeah, okay. Make yourself comfortable, whether you are sitting down or lying down. And breathe. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Observe how your chest is moving slowly with your breathing. Your body is relaxed. Your legs and feet are comfortably relaxed. They aren't going anywhere. They're just being around. Relax your face. Loosen your jaw. And simply land in your body and in your being. Now take a few deep breaths. Deep into your belly. And exhale slowly and deeply. Do a few more. And one more. Now look and feel into your body and being. Invite your soul to show itself at a more tangible level, giving you hints as to its existence and whereabouts. With the presence of your body and your being and your soul, we have a beautiful trinity, and yet it is one. It is you. It is all you. So put your attention on your heart space, your heart chakra, in the center of this beautiful trinity. Now see a tiny white pearl showing up in the center. And just give it time. If you don't see it, then feel it. And if you can't feel it, then just know that it is there. A beautiful white shimmering pearl. Your soul's 0 point, the stillness. So feel and see the pearl, and it is slowly turning, just bathing in your attention, bathing in the stillness of its own presence. And just feel this stillness, feel this presence. The pearl is comfortable in the center of our attention. Okay, and slowly, because it has all the time in the world, because it is beyond time, the pearl starts to move around a bit. You may see a spiral beginning on the top of the pearl, spiraling upwards. Slowly, gracefully, like magical beans sprouting. And also see a sprout from the bottom of the pearl, gently spiraling downwards, cozily, effortlessly, ignited by a feeling of expansion and a need for expansion, a need for showing up in this physical reality. And just feel and observe how this shows up for you. Are there any more sprouting going on from the pearl, from the spirals? I see them as expanding slowly from the center of the pearl into a Yeah, apart from the two bigger spirals, the other sprouts almost look like they're creating a web, making extensions that are straight into the space around them. All the way around, so it will be a multi-dimensional web, this one. And they move slowly from the center of the pearl into your beingness. As it grows more and more, it takes form as a tree. The upper extensions moving outward, almost identical with your shoulder area, gently showing up with softness and compassion. Kind of tickling energy as well. So breathe it in. This pure vibration of your soul. Just breathe it in. And let yourself be tickled. And breathe. It is funny how it's turning more and more into looking like a tree. The tree of our soul. And now there's movement around the lower spiral, the lower extension of the pearl. And it's slowly but gracefully and willingly sprouting into two main trunks. And however it is happening for you, it is perfect. So even if you see something different than I do or feel something different, it's all adding to the mix. And it's all beautifully combining our collective experience. And my hands are weaving tiny connections of our soul around our spine, up towards the neck and the head, sort of weaving itself as a layer, both outside our physical body and from the inside as well. Being the basic vibration now, from where our cells reproduce, from where our breath is ignited. From where our nervous system is created. Every tiny cell of our body is now vibrating with this frequency band of the soul, of our individual souls. You might feel a warmth coming from the deep inside of your bones, from the bone marrow, spreading out quietly, oozing into the rest of your body, through your muscles, through your bloodstream, through your organs, through your brain and your nervous system. Through the layers of your skin, all the way to the surface of your skin. And again, you might get goosebumps or a tingling feeling as your soul's vibration emits through your skin out into the space around you. Breathe deeply. And let this experience land both in your body and being, but also in your consciousness. Know that your soul's presence is much more powerful now that you have invited it to show up like this. So now your soul invites you to answer this question. How may I be of service to you, to us, in our shared life? And become one with this question, this invitation, and realize that it is you asking you. Hello, dearest. How may I be of service to me, to this life, and to the greater good of all, connecting with everybody else at their soul levels too. So breathe deeply a few more times. Recognize that this is the new you. Feel how it feels. Notice how you feel about it. Okay. And just before we wrap it up, just take a moment to acknowledge yourself for the work that you've just been doing, for your courage and your dedication, for your willingness to show up as a soul worker, as a light worker, as an infinite being, as a human being willing to do good for the greater good of all. Thank you for that. Thank you. So now be more attentive of your physical body. You may want to shake it a bit. Stretch your feet and toes and legs. Stretch your arms and hands. Become more present in the room that you're in. Just stretch a bit more, breathe a bit more. And when you're ready, then you may open your eyes and be fully present with yourself at all levels of yourself, knowing that your soul is right here as a huge part of your consciousness, your being, your everyday life, physically and non-physically. You have become one. Look around the room that you're in. Okay. Be sure to hydrate yourself today from the work that we've been doing. Nurture yourself to a great extent, actually, because we need that in today's world. And I hope you benefit from this meditation. And feel free to message me if you have any comments, questions, or other things you want to share with me. Thank you so much for showing up here. I really appreciate it. And this would not be the same without you. So thank you so much. Okay, until next time, namaste.